Before we start today's video, check out our affiliate links in the description down below. These can make some great gifts with the holiday season just around the corner, or even a gift for yourself. It supports the channel at no extra cost of you. Thanks so much. May the force be with you, and enjoy the video.
Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we are going to be discussing some more reveals, official confirmations, and announcements from just this past weekend at D23 with all of the different Star Wars news, specifically discussing Andor Season 2. Andor Season 2 actor Diego Luna has recently taken to give us a few new teases and anticipations for the upcoming second and final season. Of course, we're going to go ahead, we're going to break it all down for you guys, everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from StarWarsNewsNet.com. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there, as well as an overall garnering source. Andor Season 2 Diego Luna has recently taken to talk about K2SO's return to the franchise with Andor Season 2, what it was like saying goodbye to these characters and to this overall universe because of the way that Andor Season 2 is going to be kind of set up. Is the way that it's set up is it leads directly into the events of Rogue One, and we all kind of know what goes on and happens with that. Some teases and anticipations for the character of Bix, and so much more. As a read, Andor is in the spotlight this D23 past weekend, with Season 2 officially confirmed to drop next year in 2025. Diego Luna took to the stage at Friday night's Disney Showcase to give those in attendance their first look at the new season, with new footage of a small little teaser trailer that was stitched together. It's hard to say if it's the exact same, but we're pretty sure that it also offers some new footage. But there was also a teaser trailer for Andor Season 2 that was actually already shown last year at 2023's Star Wars Celebration. The actor also then spoke with RottenTomatoes.com to divulge in some other morsels of information for the public. Really just some teases. That's a funny word to put it, from their article, but really just some teases of Andor Season 2, what we're anticipating, what we can expect here. Among the topics that are of importance of Cassian Andor's is partner in crime, K2SO, and what he will bring to the show with its second and final installment. The character of Bix, and how she may or might not be tied into the Rogue One movie, and how things are kind of set up from there, and the season's scale also from there. They're going to have to be covering a lot of ground for the second season, as it is going to be covering up to 4 years worth of, just stories to be told here. Every 3 episodes of Andor Season 2 is going to be another time jump, another year time jump within the story. Also so much more from there. Diego Luna also got into Cassian's mindset as the season really began, saying and discussing some of that there in quote, he's still a very conflicted man, someone that knows that he has to become part of this movement, that the cause means something. There's an opportunity for him to be part of something better, to bring change, but there's a lot for him to learn still. There's a lot for him to also sacrifice. The little events are going to show him that he could also be different, but he has to believe in himself. He has to believe in the strength of the numbers that a revolution represents. He has to meet many different characters as well. It's going to be so very rich in the second season because you were introduced to many characters in the first season, and there are so many more characters that we all know have to come out and be a part of this for Rogue One to really happen. Ending that quote right there. In my personal thought and opinion, that's a lot for one thing to delve into here and discuss here, but yeah, Rogue One and Andor Season 1, the way that Season 1 of Andor really set up those bigger implications for the way that things are set up for Rogue One, not just that, but for how we view the rest of the galaxy is all very much so. There's just little references and little Easter eggs throughout the entirety of the first season is such a huge thing, and it's going to be even bigger for its second season there as well, as he also discusses and talks about how how there's more characters for us to see and more characters that set up the events that we see throughout the Rogue One movie there as well, that lead us into the greater, grander story of a galaxy far, far away, the Galactic Civil War, everything that goes on in the original trilogy, the Star Wars Rebels animated show, the sequels, the Mandoverse, all of that is still yet to come mechanically within the Star Wars universe's timeline. There's these small little puzzle pieces that he mentions that add on to such a larger part of it all and into the bigger picture that we're just anticipating and expecting to see here with Andor Season 2. The way that I view it essentially though, however, thinking back to the first time that Andor met Luthen from Andor Season 1 essentially, that was a big turning point. That was like a solid 20-minute scene or something like that, you know, in the first season, in the first couple of episodes of the first season. Those are like the moments that we're going to see built up to that climatic moment in every 3 episodes of the second season essentially. Just these smaller moments throughout Cassian's life in the next 4 years that lead him into the events of the Rogue One movie essentially. They're not going to be able to cover as much of it, and there's definitely going to be a lot of those different time jumps. It's something that we're just kind of bracing ourselves, I feel like, you know, but we also have a lot of faith within Tony Gilroy, the showrunner and writer and director of Andor's first season there as well, and for how he's going to be dealing with that storytelling aspect of things, just to not lose that consistency or to lose that relativity essentially there as well. Like, for us to still feel connected to these characters after there are different time jumps essentially. And so that's exactly something that Cassian Andor actor Diego Luna mentions, is that there's going to be those little things for him to learn throughout these next 4 years, and those little things for him to sacrifice as well. Those are character dynamics that make him who we know and love for the Rogue One movie even furthermore there as well. Like, honestly, thinking back to it, Andor is still, you know, he still has that skill set, but he's not the same person. By the end of Andor Season 1, he's not the same Andor that we see in the Rogue One movie. At the beginning of the Rogue One movie, let me remind you, he just blatantly kills some dude after, you know, that guy gave him information or whatever. And like the first 5 minutes of meeting his character, that kind of stone cold hardness is, you know, what Cassian Andor's character is really all about. And, you know, also for, you know, his combat skills as well during the time of the Rogue One movie, it has really became so much more. He's definitely not as skilled of a fighter that we know and love him in Andor Season 1 compared to in Rogue One. So seeing that training and those different fights that he's going to have to go through, those different wars and battles that he's going to have to go through to make him a stronger fighter, a stronger warrior, and a stronger leader that we know and love with Andor, you know, seeing him in the Rogue One movie is something that's going to be unveiled so much throughout Andor's second season. Anyway, guys, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.